Okay, so you have your Robert Aaron Long. He went on a shooting spree of 3 spas in Atlanta. He's from actually Woodstock, Georgia. I believe that's 30 miles north of Atlanta. And he killed 8 people, and 6 of them were Asian descent. And the thing is, based on to the story, he had a sex addiction, right? And he was kicked out of his parents' house. He was 21 years of age, kicked out of his parents' house because of his addiction. He spent many hours on pornography. And if you think, if people who was in pornography, that's a whole deeper meaning that you can be really susceptible to many demons and a lot of sexual exploitation. But with the pornography, that's still really not a great excuse to go out here and kill innocent people. Now, this could be, racially motivated. According to the article, say he wasn't. The thing is, he actually participated and supported and went to this. Excuse me, he went to massage parlors to the engagement of sexual acts. All right, and they say he was a religious person, and he had many interpretations of the Bible, and thinking that participating, he want to get rid of his sexual lust. He decided like, hey, in order for me to help people, I'm going ahead and target spas. But that's not really a good reason to go out here and kill innocent people, because if you think about this too, it could be many things. He's thinking like, okay, well, this I'm blaming him for the coronavirus, or I'm just going here, hey, I'm just going to kill him. And just to fill my ego and satisfy my ego. And it's really gone crazy, because you got people that really think of like him that want to do the same thing and commit these horrendous crimes. What I was just very angry is that it's amazing to me how in the propaganda in the media they portray like other racist people when they commit a crime, like especially a white person commits a crime, that they are superior, or they had a mental issue, nothing was, they had a bad day, or they had some type of troublesome alcohol addiction, or they was in and out of rehab. They was trying to prevent what was going on, and he was a straight A honor student. Oh man, he saved the whole world 3 years ago. But now if it was a black person who killed like 1 or 2 people, not condoning it, because violence art is still wrong, they still need to be punished for the full extent of the law. But it amazes me that they would say, well, or they would get unjustly killed by the cops. Oh, a black person. Oh, well, yeah, he was horrible 10, 15 years ago. He stole somebody's piece of bubble gum. He stomped somebody out in 20 years ago. And also, too, he lied. He wasn't doing pretty good in school. This is a thuggish picture of him instead of posting his accomplishments and everything. So I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, you just doing this type of things to justify the actions of people that do these type of crimes when it compares to blacks and whites. And I was very angry about that. And this is ridiculous, though. I mean, you can't sit up here and say like, oh, well, black people committed mass shootings. And the thing is this, whatever this young man, his whole motive was doing this, we can't really blame the victims. Oh, well, massage parlors, they open 24 hours. How do you know that I haven't been to one, but I'm just saying, like, it really hasn't been reports. Like, how do you even know that, they doing, like, sexual acts? I mean, they really just Asian people just working there and making their money and do what they need to do. That's all it is. Giving a great massage. Yeah, some of them may look pretty, very attractive, but at the same time, because you looking at pornography type of images, when you see massage parlors having sex with their clients, even though they're doing that for show and money and it's acting, you're going to go ahead and utilize that notion that them go ahead and shoot and kill innocent people. It's not right. It's not right and completely wrong. So I believe that he should get the death penalty. I don't think the state of Georgia has it. And like same thing with the Indiana man. He was a black man who killed 4 people. I made a video about that over a stimulus check. He wanted half of it, but his baby mother decided to give him $450, even though he didn't deserve it. And it wasn't his money, and wasn't even in his daughter's life like that. So anyways, that was a whole nother situation. Brother confronted him, pushed him, and he decided, grab a handgun, and he started just killing her family members. I mean, these type of people need to be exterminated. They need to be eliminated from this earth. Seriously. So it's just crazy that, as African Americans, we are the most forgiving, resilient people on the face of this planet. 400 years, of oppression. You think about, we fought in every single war. We was forced here out of our own will. But at the same time, it's like, why do other races of people, I'm not saying all, but the people who does it, but other races of people have a tendency, they think they're better than us. You got Africans that come into this country, and when they get education, they think they're better than us. Even failing to realize that because our ancestors, we set up the HBCUs, we set up the foundation for you to get a better education to make it more feasible. You know, we did so many things. We held political office. We are capable of doing so many things, and sometimes too we actually agreed on integration at the same time. The integration was in the Civil Rights Act 1968. Like, we did so many things to actually push us into the next level. Yeah, you know, we have the hood and the black community that we may kill one another that looks just like us, but at the same time too is that we need to be treated just as much as other people here in America, you know, when it comes to justice and actually equal and a fair trial. But with this young man here, he didn't appear to court on Thursday. Actually, he was caught on surveillance camera. I think the ex-roommate, whenever it was, you know, authorities, it was all on social media. He called the police because he was on his way. He was on I-75 south, and he was on his way to Florida. So he was on his way to Florida to do actually more crime. So that would have been even terrible. So I'm glad that, you know, he, like Chris County, you know, 150 miles north of wherever he was at, Chris County, they end up, the police department ended up getting him, and they detained him. But I'm just, you know, just very angry about hearing about this too. And with this whole false propaganda that, you know, the black community, or, you know, black people are doing this type of stuff, or they having a bad notion with the Asian community, that's not completely true, because we actually allow you guys to come into our communities and spend, you know, and we patronize you guys. So that's just for those that, you know, it's kind of blaming us, you know, not even getting the full details of the story. But this is one of the reasons why I do these YouTube videos, because I see so much potential in the black community. I see so much things that we can do as black people moving forward. The only thing is we got to get that unification, and we got to be better parents, and we have to be a better role model for our kids, that's upcoming generation that's looking after us, man. And we got to eliminate this crap that's going on, that's influencing our communities as well, you know, the way we think. So it's got to be a huge cultural reset. And I feel like if we kind of understand that we get the most powerful race in the world, we don't even know it. But yeah, just to conclude this video, I believe Robert Aaron Long, yes, to me personally, I believe it was racially motivated. I mean, it's no way that you go into a specific area where you know that it's going to be specific races of people that's working there, and you're going out there doing a heinous crime. This is completely a hate crime, but he's been charged for 8 counts of murder and aggravated assault. But we'll see. He needs to do life and rot in jail. Personally, get the death penalty, but we don't have it, so I think he should do life in prison. But we'll see. Hopefully, he don't get 15, 20 years or so pat in the back. But anyway, that's all I really have to say. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Black people, we can unify, come together, and we got to move forward, man. You know, but this is messed up, man. This many reasons though. So safeguard your families, and just understand that we're in a spiritual war. I'm out. Deuces.